Hello. Completely stuffed that up, didn't I? Oh, I started with my tarot intro, and then I lost the plot and it went somewhere else. Anyway, I'm here. Hello. What better to do on a horrible rainy Saturday than to do our April reading? So, now that I've sort of got my act together, let's see what our word for April is. Ooh, trust. Let's see what the cards have got to say about that. I've got new cards. I'm very excited. So I'm going to use my new cards as well. So let's see what these ones say first. How did everybody's equinox go? Let me see if I can manage to get comments happening to see if I've got anybody to talk to. Okay. Ooh. This card is the Mother. Lots of meanings for me behind this card. Some of it is around self-care. Some of it is around nurturing. Some of it is around wisdom. And some of it, believe it or not, is around that female divine energy. And I think that's where we're going at the moment. The sort of patriarchal ways of Aquarius have just all disappeared on us. And now we're hitting that divine feminine energy. So for me, this Mother is all about that divine feminine energy and self-care and Mother Earth and, yeah, wisdom. Absolutely wisdom. Let's see what else they've got to say. My card of rebirth. After the equinox, I just feel like this is the space that we're all in. We're all in this place of reinventing ourselves. It's time for us to step in and be our true, authentic selves. And for us to be who we were. It's about remembering why we're here and what we're here to do, and about shedding anything that's not serving us anymore and coming into ourselves, stepping up and stepping into who we actually are with authenticity and trusting that that will be okay, that that will be fine. I think a lot of us have felt this huge shift. There's people that we don't resonate with anymore. Our energy has lifted, and maybe theirs hasn't lifted to the same level that ours has, or they're on a different path. And I think it's time that we're clearing away, clearing out anything that wasn't working for us before, and trusting that moving forward, everything will be okay. Oh, that one. The Knight of Swords. Knights are all about action and energy. And I just feel there might be some frustrations around you at the moment, because there's things maybe that aren't going well for you or aren't going right for you. And again, I feel that this is part of that clearing. It's, take your sword to anything that's not right for you, that shouldn't be around you. Don't get frustrated. Just let it go and trust that once you let stuff go, it makes space for new things to come in. And that's where we're at the moment. We're at that new energy coming in, and change is all around us. And change is good. It's about embracing that and thinking ahead with excitement, without any fear. Just trust that the universe has got your back and everything's going to be okay. Oh my goodness, endings. Couldn't be any clearer. The old is gone and the new is coming. Yeah. This card is not a card to be scary or scared of. It's just about that the old ways are going really rapidly, and sometimes that can cause a bit of chaos around us. But chaos is good as well, because things need to get shook up before they can settle, and we can step into what's new and what's meant for us, because what's been happening so far surely isn't. Eight of Cauldrons. For me, this is all around gathering your resources. It's about you have everything you need. Everything is in your grasp. It's all right there. Gather it all up. Think about what you want and what you need, and start manifesting the hell out of everything. Because like I said, the endings are here, and it's time for us to decide, I think now, what we want the next chapter of our lives to look like. What's it going to look like for us? What can we create that's going to make our world how we want it to be? Hi, Vanessa. I'm so happy you got home in all that horrible rain last night. That would have been the trip from hell. Vanessa travelled from Brisbane to Hervey Bay yesterday, and it took her like forever. Hours and hours and hours, because of the weather and accidents and the roads, and oh my goodness, I was worried about her yesterday. Oh, look, the sun. I feel like Annie, the sun will come out tomorrow. Everything's going to be okay. It's all going to be fine. Go forward with joy and happiness. And again, that's the other one that's really, really important. Keep that energy really, really high. Focus on not anything changing that's going to make you anxious. Focus on things changing, but get excited about it, because this is that time. It's the time to be excited about everything that's coming to light and about everything that's changing around us. Oh, hello, Anessa. Congratulations, you beautiful person. See, look how excited I am. So this is about the sun coming out, and everything is going to be fine, fine, fine. Going to do two more. Oh, wow. Six of Cauldrons. For me, this is all around doors opening for you, rewards for all the hard work and effort that you've put in already. It just feels like a coming together. Collectively, we have our own little groups. We've got 2 or 3 little groups that are running at the moment. And it just feels like every single person is on the same page. Everybody, we're talking about the same stuff. And we can't all be wrong. So again, doors opening for you. That door is there. That gateway is there. That gateway to your new world, that gateway to your new life is there. All you need to do is walk through it. Okay, one more of these ones. I love this. This card this is the father in my pack. And look at that angry male frustration. It's like, holy shit, what's happening? This feminine energy is taking over. Nobody's paying any attention to us anymore. We're losing this battle. We're not winning here. We've tried everything. We've used every tool in our toolbox to upset the universe. We've used every coercive control measure that we can think of. We're not winning. We're not winning. It's all gone to hell in a handbasket. People are just saying, no, I'm not playing your stupid game anymore. So this is the frustration of that male energy saying, nah, not playing your game anymore. And it's like they're disappearing. All the systems, everything that's been wrong and everything that's been about power and control is all quietly getting dismantled. And there's more and more and more of this coming to light. And that's the frustration around this. This is like their last ditch effort. So don't let them win. Like, stuff them. Let them be frustrated. Let them be angry. Let them stamp their little feet. And I'm talking about male energy here, but I'm not necessarily talking about men. I'm talking about that patriarchal, we know best, our way is the best way. And it's not necessarily about men. It's just the energy around that stuff, that hell for leather male energy, not the gentle, soothing, peacekeeping female energy, because that's the difference. And it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, animal, vegetable, or mineral. Basically, it's about the energy, not the people. So you need to kind of remember that. Hi, Beck. Okay, new cards. I'm excited about my new cards. They're very lovely. Let's see what they say. I even like the back of them. Doesn't the back of them just look like a portal to somewhere new? You just need to step through that gateway, step through that window, because that's what's waiting for us. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Okay, let's look. I know a lot of the dealers that do this, the tarot girls that do this, they shuffle them until cards fall out. Mine don't fall out because I'm really good at shuffling. So I've got to put them on the ground and on the deck and pick them up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, yay! Okie dokie, this is lovely. First one, mending bridges. It says, I heal rifts, I am a mender. Now, if you can have a look at this card, it's got the 2 faces. For me, that's about looking inside yourself. It's about healing any parts of yourself that maybe you felt weren't right, maybe stuff that you have to work through, move over. We've got a little lock. Delete. We've got somebody who wants me to send them a palm print. I don't think so. So for me, this is very much about healing anything inside you, healing those around you. For some people, it might be around forgiveness, forgiving others. It says, I heal rifts, I am a mender. Now, the only person that can heal what's happened to you is you. You can't expect other people to do that for you. Sometimes if you're waiting on an apology, you'll be on the pension before you get one, or you'll never get one. And sometimes it's very much about just let stuff go. Just let it go. If you hold on to hurts or stuff that's happened in the past, or hold on to the energy of people that maybe have put you down or have done stuff to you, they've won, because they don't even think about you. You don't even cross their radar, and you're holding on to all of their stuff. You know, I was in this relationship once, and it was 2 things. It was either champagne or shit. There was no middle in that relationship whatsoever at all. But that guy used to say to me, I'd get in all this trouble because I didn't butter bread to the edges. You don't butter the bread to the edges. You don't even know how to make a sandwich. And, you know, when I'm buttering bread, I always think, I need to butter this to the edges. And that's ridiculous, because that was like 30 years ago. And he won't even think about me ever. And here I am still thinking, oh my goodness, I need to butter bread to the edges. I know it's a stupid analogy, but that's how silly some of this stuff feels. My ex-hairdresser has just come on and she says, I need my fringe trimmed. I know, I look like a Highland cow, but that's okay. I'm quite happy with that. I'll just do this and flick it if it's annoying her. So heal, mend, sort yourself out, let anything go, forgive yourself. Because sometimes when we get into these relationships, we beat ourselves up and we think, how could I be so stupid? You know, like, how could I have let anybody do that to me? It's ridiculous. Look at me. I'm 6 foot tall and Scottish and so strong and so determined. And now I can't even butter freaking bread. without somebody saying, butter it to the edges. So, fix it, make it go away. The other thing around this one, the energy right at this moment is dragging stuff up that maybe we thought we had dealt with in the past. So, it's this final clearing. And that's what I feel this card's about. It's that final, okay, I can move forward now. I'm not even going to butter the bread at all. I'm just going to slap whatever I want on it. Shove your butter knife up your bum, because I'm not doing it. So yeah, it's just about let stuff go and move on and move forward. The next one, breaking barriers. I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Now that links beautifully with get rid of all the stuff in your life that just didn't work for you. It's all about don't limit yourself. And again, don't take what anybody said about you can't do this, you can't do that, you're never going to amount to anything. All that bullshit that gets drummed into when you're a kid, and it makes you scared. And so many people are scared of failure. But the honesty around failure is that you learn more from the stuff ups that you make than you do from doing things properly the first time around. I'm a very slow learner. Sometimes I've got to do things 2 or 3 times before it finally permeates into my silly brain that I don't need to do this anymore. I'm limiting myself because of other people's opinions. What other people think of me is none of my business. I can't control it. I've got no options to make it better. I can't fix it. I can't change. I don't even want to change how they feel about me. That's their stuff, not my stuff. So breaking barriers, soar, expand beyond your limitations, zoom into joy and freedom. Don't let anything stand in your way. The last one, exceeding expectations. When you let go of your limitations, you'll shock the shit out of yourself. It's like, I didn't even know I could do that. I didn't even think I could do that. If you don't try, you never will. And again, if you fail, what's the worst thing that can happen? Does it really, really matter? You'll learn stuff, and then you might be able to do it better the next time around, or do something different the next time around. But exceeding expectations, I soar into excellence. Off I pop, soaring into excellence. Yay! All good. All good. I love these cards. I need to do more. Ruby has just said, Annie, you're a gorgeous Highland cow. Yeah, that's interesting too, Rubes. I used to give blood, and then, they decided that because I had lived in the UK, I had mad cow disease. So they wouldn't take my blood anymore. So not only am I a Highland cow, I'm a mad Highland cow. I'm quite happy with that too. That's what I mean about other people's opinions of you. Ooh. I'm going to do 2 more because I'm all about the 5s today. Ooh. Awakening ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. Remember in my first cards where I got that card of rebirth, and I was talking about remembering who you were and remembering about what it is that you actually came here to do, and about being your true authentic self. That's what this is. It's that ancient wisdom that's coming back, and we're all remembering. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. It's like somebody's just taken a broom and swept all the crap out of our heads, and all of a sudden we're seeing things with different eyes. We're doing things in different ways, and we're just, even if it's just itty-bitty little tiny changes, it's all baby steps to that waking up to who you are and what you're here for. And every single one of us is here to serve. That's what we're here for. Oh dear. I've got a tarot destroyer on here. I'm going to, oh gosh, go away. I'm just going to ban the user and delete their comments. Off you pop with love and light. See? Tarot Destroyer. Apparently, according to them, I'm going to hell in a handbasket. But see, that's okay because I don't believe that and their opinion doesn't matter. And they're entitled to their opinion. But I don't need to take that nonsense on board. Off you pop. Love and light. Go and destroy somebody else. So, ancient wisdom. The last one I've pulled. Simplifying your life. You know, this is something else we're all doing. I just feel Kerry's clearing. You all know Kerry. She's clearing. She's getting rid of stuff that probably she hasn't used for years. And we're all doing it. We're all dumping stuff. We're all donating stuff. We're all giving stuff away. And it's about the simple pleasures in life. You know, all of the stuff that you have around me, and believe me, I have so much stuff. My husband shops on Temu. I am drowning in Temu-itis. But none of that makes you happy. None of it makes you happy. It's about clearing out anything that doesn't bring you joy. We've all got so much stuff around us. And you know, twice in my life, I've left. Once I left everything, I just walked away from it all. And the second time, every single thing I owned got stolen. They even took the drawers out the kitchen. I got home and all that was in the house was the carpets and the bag that I had taken down to Sydney with me. And that was all I had. And yeah, I was devastated, you know, but it's stuff. And you can always get stuff back. So stuff isn't important. And if you've got too much stuff, all you've got to do is dust the bloody things. So clear, simplify, make things easier, sweep away anything that you don't need emotionally, psychologically, physically, in your home, anywhere you can. Simplify your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. Start thinking about sunsets and start thinking about walks on beaches and start thinking about waterfalls and watching birds and looking at plants and all the things that are free. Everything we do, believe it or not, every single thing we do is free. Meditation is free. Manifestation is free. Tarot cards aren't free, but all the stuff we do, the music we play, the joy that we can bring, it's all free. Walking on beaches, playing with your puppies, playing with your kids, enjoying your grandchildren. That's all the stuff that brings you joy and brings you pleasure, and it's free. It doesn't cost any money. So, you know, oh no, cards just fell out. Hi, Donna. Okay. So this is Messages from Spirit, and this is my last card for today. And it says, if you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up, just in a different form. Things may not appear as exactly as you had envisioned. So that's talking about all the same stuff. Like, Spirit's really clever. They're saying you should have just pulled that card to start with and never mind faffing around with all the rest of it. Because doors are opening and things are changing. And my thing for this year is trust. And that's our word for this year, for April. But at the beginning of this year, I decided self-care and trust. That's my two top priorities for this year. I reckon trust that the universe has your back. Trust that they have the plan. You don't know what it is. Sometimes we get frustrated because we've got to wait. And waiting is not a very good human trait. We get impatient. But just trust that Spirit has your back. They know where you're going. They've got your plan. And for you guys, it's just about, and me, wait until the doors start to open and then be brave enough to walk through them. So there you go, my lovely people. Now, Kerry and I on not this Sunday, as in tomorrow, but next Sunday, it's full reading show. So if you tune in to us next Sunday, 7:30, please bring questions because you'll get a much better reading if you ask questions. If there's anything on your mind or if there's anything you need a bit of help with, if you just say, give us a general reading, it can be a bit all over the place because the tarot can mean different things, you know. The cards can mean different things between careers and relationships or finances and something else, you know, like they can just mean different things. So if you pop in with questions, we might be able to give you some validation or some clarity. I think we've got Nate on with us as well. So, and maybe AJ, who's not on here, but you know, she could be. I haven't spoken to her yet. So until we see you next week, stay safe in all this horrible weather. Have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for being on with me. I love you all. I appreciate you all. If you enjoyed this, please leave your blessing on that like button. Share, tell your friends, invite them to our reading show next Sunday. We love to have you all with us. Take care of yourselves. Love you. Bye-bye. It wouldn't let me go.